Warriors of the wilderness, rangers specialize in hunting the monsters that threaten the edges of civilization, and rogues rely on skill, stealth, and their foes' vulnerabilities to get the upper hand in any situation.
With their powers combined, you might call this a fatal stalker, a stealthy scout, guide, and dangerous combatant, comfortable both in the wilds and in an urban environment, and someone who can one-shot foes before they even have a chance to blink.
Today we'll look at this fatal stalker, build one together, step by step, and present you with a wickedly cool and powerful character that you can bring to any D&D 5e table for Tier 1 or Tier 2 play and beyond. My name is Dr. DM.
And I'm the Mind Flayer Slayer, and we are
the Beholder Bros.
Multiclassing is a powerful tool for character optimization. While individual classes work very well on their own, sometimes exploring multiple classes can add some powerful new options to a character, while also allowing you to explore interesting backstory ideas.
However, multiclassing is also complicated. Building a character already involves a large number of decisions, and adding multiclassing to the mix can make the process intimidating, especially for new players.
But if you can overcome this hurdle, multiclassing has huge boons. The first is that it makes your character better at their core competency. The second is you add in some versatility. And the third is you get to make a unique character idea come to life.
Despite this, there are also some banes as well. Casters with multiple classes may have versatility, but will sacrifice higher level spells. You also delay your ASI, attribute score improvements, and feat selection, which can add more to a character than some class features. Especially for Tier 1 or Tier 2 characters, you really have to learn to balance your level progression.
So today we're going to help you overcome this and achieve your multiclassing goals.
So why are we going with the Fatal Stalker today, Mr. Mind Flayer Slayer?
Well, I will tell you, Dr. DM. The Fatal Stalker is a powerful multiclass between its skill expertise, extra attack, sneak attack, utility casting, cunning action, umbral sight, and initiative bonuses. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
They're the ultimate stealth archer and boss killer. This is possibly one of the best characters you can build and will likely vastly outperform any single class character, especially at low to mid levels.
We'll begin with the Ranger, which is a fantastic mix of Druid-style spellcasting, Fighter-style combat capabilities, and Rogue-style skills. Themed around nature and exploration, the Ranger is a welcome asset in parties exploring untamed lands above or below ground.
Rangers work well as scouts and strikers, but trade the martial class's durability for better skill selection and improved damage output. While they do have the ability to cast spells, and can therefore provide some healing and utility options, the Rangers don't have nearly enough magic to serve as a party healer or utility caster.
We'll be choosing the Gloomstalker Conclave next. Rangers who are at home in the darkest places and will go any place where evil lurks in the shadows. If your party is fine with working in the dark, Warlocks with Devil Sights are your best friend.
Definitely.
Umbral Sight is a massive tactical advantage which renders you invisible to creatures with dark vision. Even if your party can't manage to fight in the darkness, you can still hide just outside the range of light sources and far away and still fight very effectively.
The Ranger was commonly regarded as one of the weaker base classes in 5e, evidenced by its several overhauls. Despite the addition of greater amount of class optional abilities, the Ranger still very much favors multiclassing.
Because of this, we are mixing in Rogue. The Rogue is an excellent core class that looks forward to a solid linear damage progression that increases every other level thanks to sneak attack. They are also at their best as scouts and strikers, but also can function as the face of the party as their plethora of skills allows them to easily handle locks, traps, guards, and many other challenges. While a party can function just fine without a rogue, it's hard to compete with the sheer number of important skills and proficiencies offered by the rogue.
Dipping Rogue gives some skills, expertise, cunning action, and potentially an archetype. Cunning action is great on a Ranger, aiding in kiting and potentially repositioning in order to trigger Horde Breaker.
The Assassin archetype is a brutal pick for Rangers who tend to skulk about, and now are trained in the grim art of death. Stealth, poison, and disguise help you eliminate your foes with deadly efficiency. You also gain automatic critical damage and advantage on all those attacks that you make on round 1 if you win initiative, made possible by Gloomstalker. Throw on Elven accuracy and you are golden. Tons and tons of synergy here.
Yeah. In games with few fights per long rest, this build far surpasses single class builds. With frequent encounters, it's a little bit more balanced.
Now we'll go through the building process together, which will give you a awesome template to take up to level 8, Ranger 5, and Rogue 3.
You can follow our workflow on any character builder, including Aurora, D&D Beyond, or even sitting down classic style with a pen and pencil. Pen and paper. Whatever's easiest for you.
All right, here
Let's
we go.
Get into it.
All right, so here we are at the character builder, and we have our character ready to go. Tyrion Sparkle Cheese.
Sparkle cheese.
The most sparkliest of cheese. And we're going to make our very dark Gloomhunter Rogue.
Deadly
Sparkle
The
Cheese.
sparkle cheese are known for their deadliness.
Don't eat them. Okay, so we'll be going through levels 1 through 8, choosing abilities, scores, proficiencies, etc. And here we go. We're going to get right into it. We are going to build Tyrion Sparkle Cheese, our Fatal Stalker, as a half-elf. As I mentioned in the intro, we're going to want that Elven accuracy for 3d20. So half-elf has a lot of great bonuses, some fantasy skill versatility, dark vision, and of course this awesome mad multi-attribute dependent distribution here of 2, 1, and 1 for extra stats. So half-elf. Okay, we're going to make actually Tyrion of Drow descent because that gives him access to darkness, right?
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. You get the dancing light cantrip
You
apparently.
can cast the darkness spell once with the strength.
You can also cast the darkness, which I knew because we're the ultimate
You just
character
second
builder.
guess yourself.
Yeah, we just the ultimate character builders. Subscribe for more top tier content such as this. All right, so Drow descent. All right, maybe Tyrion is a follower of Loth or something like that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like spiders. Next, class. We'll be beginning with Ranger. You do have an option to begin with Rogue. It depends if you want more skill proficiencies or if you want more like armor proficiencies and kind of martial abilities. So we're going to go ahead and start with Ranger in this case, but it's really one half dozen of the other. So Ranger.
Extra hit points.
Yeah, extra hit points as well. And let's take a look at the baseline abilities and features of Ranger. So
it looks like you're going to start off with light armor and light and medium armor and also shields. You will have weapon proficiencies of simple and martial weapons. Your saving throws are going to be in strength and dexterity, and you will be choosing 3 skills from animal handling, athletics, insight, investigation, nature, perception, stealth, and survival.
right, and you have a good gamut here of equipment starting off, and you can choose A or B here. We'll give you some options as well, or if your DM might give you the starting gold for each class, you can diversify as well. And all right, what do we get here at level 1 and 2? Of course, no spellcasting until level 2 for Rangers. But at level 1, we do get Favorite Enemy and Natural Explorer. So let's scroll down to these. So Favorite Enemy, this is going to vary per campaign and per character choice as well. So are you going to be encountering undead or dragons? Will you be dragon slayers? Will you be in the woods? Will you be in the Underdark, right? So this is going to help you narrow down who your favorite enemy might be.
Talk to your DM and see what... I mean, you can always go the backstory route, but I would talk to your DM and see roughly, get an idea where the campaign setting is, and then you can maybe glean what to get a little extra boon for that favorite enemy.
Yeah, a good maybe general idea, maybe undead, could serve you in a lot of different campaigns. Sure. So we're going to go with that for now. And then you have Natural Explorer as well, another choice here. You're going to choose your favorite type of terrain, Arctic, coast, desert, etc. And eventually you're going to find yourself more. Grassland, swamps, and so forth. All right, we're going to go ahead and choose favorite enemy as undead. Some general versatility. Let's just say that Tyrion, Sparkle Cheese, the whole Sparkle Cheese family was attacked in their hometown, and they were all killed by a vicious, rampaging horde of undead.
Yeah.
And now he hates them. At the same time, what do you think he is going to fight these undead?
I like the swamp.
All right, let's do the swamp then.
Very Witcher vibes.
That's right. And let's move on then to Tyrion's backstory. So we actually want to make sure that Tyrion gets acrobatics, because we'll be working with dexterity here. So we're actually going to make Tyrion an athlete. He was the all-star champ in his high school class, right?
Yeah.
In, 100-meter dash.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And yeah, we're going to go ahead and choose athlete here as his background. Okay. Well, now, since we're playing, we're always going to go with Tasha's ability distribution for scores, stats, and proficiencies, and skills here. So we're going to have, as we go forward, options there. All right. Personality trait. Want me to begin?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Tyrion, the athlete, undead, hunter, ranger. How about secretly, he loves trading banter
and jibes.
Yeah, so he has a very dark sense of humor.
Yeah,
very dark sense of humor. So
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, make sure when you're talking to him, you got tough skin. What do you think? What's next?
Okay, let's see here.
Let's go personality trait.
Oh, personality trait.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you just chose.
Yeah, but there's 2.
Oh, I get to know. I get to choose another one.
You do.
Okay. I have
Or
a
more.
daily exercise routine that I refuse to break. I think that's really good for Tyrion.
That's good. Yeah, he's an athlete, and he always will be an athlete. And he needs that because he uses his athletic prowess to sneak around the darkness and overtake his foes.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's talk about Tyrion's ideal here. I think that he will be... maybe he's kind of showy, right? People, I try to inspire my spectators. So when he's in combat and he's using his... we're going to go ahead with a crossbow here, and we'll choose weapons later. But he's going to want to do some flashy moves and narrate what he's doing to impress his friends and also foes.
And I think that he should strive to live up to a hero. And what better hero than... oh no, his name is escaping me.
His name is Bilbo Swaggins?
No. From the DROW.
Oh, yes. The DROW, whose name is on the tip of my tongue, and it's certainly Dristan. No, no, what's his name? Driss. No, I got it. Driss Sparkle Cheese the Third. Driss Sparkle Cheese. Yeah, the Sparkle Cheese the Third.
Driss
Duorden. Yes,
Duorden.
That's it. It was a long while, but we got there. And he follows. Yeah, that's great. Just steeped in that Faerun lore. So okay, and then the flaw, I'm gonna go with. He has lingering pain from old injuries. These are injuries he sustained when the undead came and ransacked his village. And these injuries are not just physical, they're also emotional.
And that's precisely why he has to have such a regular daily exercise regimen. He has to keep up with his PT.
You're right. Here we go. Next selection.
I just moved the mouse. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, so here we go. Attribute distribution here. We're going to do the point buy. And again, since we're using Tasha's, we can put points where we need to. We're going to be based on dex. So because we will be shooting from range and from darkness, so we want to have that long range capability. So we're going to take a plus 2 in dex. Then, since we are ranger, we do want to have some wisdom as well, as for some spell casting.
Certainly.
And then finally, we're going to take some constitution because you want to be a little sturdy as an athlete instead of hardy constitution.
Okay.
So he's just dexterous, not necessarily strong. And charismatic, not so much. He just shows up, but I don't think he necessarily panders.
No, he has a bad, gross sense of humor, it sounds like.
Oh, that's true. It would make him, yeah. And intelligence, he's intelligent, but he's more one-focused.
He's more wise.
Yeah.
He's less of a learned man.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get to 17 dexterity. It's a 15 you can get to, plus 2 points from our ability score. And we're going to hit that 16 wisdom. And boom, 16 constitution.
Fantastic.
All right. And this will help us also. We're multiclassing into rogue, which has less hit points, but it'll still keep us nice and sturdy.
That's great.
Next up, languages. So common, I think it's got to happen. And we have a couple more options, actually quite a few more options. So let's see here.
I think
Elvish? Is he Elven? He's only half Elven though. So.
That would make sense. That would probably be the most logical. Let's go Elvish. That's
fine. Or maybe he didn't necessarily. Maybe he just has Sylvan. He can speak with the wild woods.
That's just too Elvish.
Elvish. I'm totally
more applicable.
I'm totally okay. Yeah, you're right. It's more applicable in a general sense as well. All right, so you get the language from being a half elf too. So maybe we can branch out here a little bit and choose something maybe off the cuff. So we want to be able to talk with people who are maybe shadowy or something.
Deep speech, abyssal.
Okay, maybe deep speech here. By Mind Flayers and Beholders. And interesting. Yeah,
let's do that.
Yeah.
I mean, Beholder Bros.
Beholder Bros.
It's got to be deep speech.
We speak deep speech.
Yes, we do.
Wait. Did you hear it? All right. Deep speech it is. So now we have a favorite enemy language, and we're going to go ahead and... what do undead speak other than brains? I'm not sure. Undercommon. Let's go with it.
I like it.
Undercommon. And then finally, as an athlete, because athletes are known to have incredible language capabilities.
They are so smart.
They are so smart. Spurts. So what do athletes speak? So when he was competing in the 100-meter Faerun Olympian dash, right? I think his whole team was, I want to say, sphinxes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
he's just running with sphinxes.
That sounds right.
It's the title of my new book, Running with Sphinxes. Here we go. Proficiencies. Again, Tasha's, we can change our proficiencies how we like. Stealth, 100% absolutely.
Absolutely.
We're going to be doing that often, getting those shadows and getting that Gloom Stalker bonus. Survival, maybe also?
Yeah.
Or perception, maybe both.
Probably both.
All right, survival, which we'll be doing.
Survival and perception.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Getting
definitely.
around
take
the
survival
wilderness and perception, so we know and can spot those enemies
Yeah,
far away.
I think that's the way to go.
Great. And okay, here we are, Tyrion Sparkle Cheese, alignment. Yeah, we believe on alignment progression, but still
Neutral
good? Or neutral evil?
Neutral good.
Neutral good? Okay, let's err on the side that he's got a good heart. Yeah, maybe like a undead hunter. Okay.
He's a bad sense of humor, but a good heart.
Oh, okay, that's a good dichotomy. I like that. All right, and the rest, of course, is up to you here. We'll go with some equipment, and I think we're just going to have him go ahead and take the heavy crossbow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's very heavy. And his armor, now we do have 17 dex, so our half plate would put us at, I would put us at 15. Of course, you can't start with a half plate, but still, I guess a scale mail would put us at 16.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, scale mail, all right. Because even if we
level
did
up to half plate when you get to...
whenever you get some magical items from your DM, or wring their neck until you get it. So, and then if we went, light armor, we could have 15 as well. Oh, wait. I think we should go ahead with hide. No, wait, not hide, because we have disadvantage to stealth. I forgot about that.
Oh.
So the option, of course, would be probably either studded leather or chain. Studded would give us 15.
Let's go studded then.
All right, yeah. Because he's a stud, so studded leather it is.
Yeah, I mean, his last name is Sparkle Cheese.
Yeah, it's the studliest name. So, studded leather armor, no disadvantage on stealth, which we'll be needing that. And I think level 1 Tyrion Sparkle Cheese is good to go. Let's go ahead and check out the sheet real quick. Here we are, 15 AC with a studded leather armor, but no disadvantage to AC, and there's abilities here and our proficiencies here. So
Fantastic.
Distribution looks great. Let's level up to level 2. We're going to go ahead and go straight to range of 5 to get that extra attack first.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so level 2, as you know, we get spell casting and a fighting style. So fighting style, I would say archery. Would you agree?
Of course,
there?
archery, yeah.
Plus 2 bonus attack rolls. This is huge. You're going to have
amazing.
more accuracy than any of your fellow teammates. And we're going with it. Spells. Okay, we have 2, of course, rangers do not get cantrips, so we have spells to go with. You can take some, I'm not sure how much healing he's going to want to do necessarily. There's Cure Wounds and Goodberry as healing options. But I think Hunter's Mark would be a good way to use
Hunter's Mark is always a good choice, and then I would go with Absorb Elements again.
Ooh, okay, great.
Or in contrast to Hunter's Mark, you can also go with Zephyr Strike.
Okay, Zephyr Strike. We can also take that higher level maybe. You want to go just starting off as add that option to use your reaction?
Let's do that.
Okay, so Hunter's Mark, okay, at level 2 here, we'll have our action for attacking with the heavy crossbow, a bonus action for the Hunter's Mark for the extra D6 damage, and then finally, with our reaction, if we need to use it, we have Absorb Elements if you get shot by...
It's going to be really good.
Whoops. Alarm's also a good choice, actually, if you're going to want to protect your home camp. But let's just go...
We're adventuring. We're out to see the world.
Yeah. And he's out to take out those undead bastards. Level 3. Level 3. What do we got here? We have the Ranger Archetype, right? The subclass. So, as mentioned in the intro, I think
Gloomstalker all the way.
Gloomstalker is a beastly class.
Absolutely.
Insane. Yeah, with Disguise Self, which will go great with our rogue.
Yeah.
And at 3rd level here, we have 2 top tier abilities: Dread Ambusher, Get Ready, Master of the Ambush. First turn of combat, walking speed increases. Our athlete just goes even faster. He goes full Naruto run.
That's why he has to do the stretches, though.
Oh, yeah. I love that. Mm-hmm. And then, the most important part of that ambusher is you take the attack action on your first turn, you make an additional attack. So you're talking about 2 attacks plus your Hunter's Mark, extra damage, just extra damage plus an extra D8 damage. You're just doing all the different dice damage. Just lots of polyhedrons.
It's so much dice.
Umbral Sight, here's where we want to start more than ever, getting into the darkness, which is you gain dark vision, or increases 30 feet, which I think half elf already has.
Yes, they do, so you have 90 feet of dark vision.
There it is. You can see until the ends of the earth. And then you have, while you're in darkness, so you can try to, if there's light source, maybe ask your DM if you're in combat, where is there darkness. Where can I hide? Where are the candles? I'll put the candles out beforehand. Get that tactical advantage. Get in the darkness, and once you are there, you'll get advantage, and they'll get disadvantage to attack you. So advantage is what you're looking for here all the time. So your Dread Ambusher, all your attacks are advantage. Get your meat shields to get in there, distract them, and you put out that beastly DPS. So Gloomstalker, that is our boy. And level 3, of course, we have an extra level 1 spell. Do you want to go ahead and go with Zephyr Strike? This will give you, I like it because it's a bonus action as well, but it lets you get out of, so if they get next to you somehow, you can get out of there.
I think Zephyr Strike is good, and then I would maybe consider taking Cure Wounds. I mean...
Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't have
I would say Zephyr Strike.
Let's
go Zephyr Strike.
We'll go fully offense here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, he's very competitive as an athlete. He wants to win, so he's not necessarily interested in helping his team, but he is actually...
With that damage.
With the damage, that's right, because that's his dark sense of humor. I won't heal you, but instead I'll kill them to help you.
The best defense is a good offense.
That's right. Another option would be, if you role-playing wise, maybe he has animal friends, or you want to speak with animals, or you want to have some utility by snaring them. But here we're just doing full...
Zephyr Strike,
Yeah. Ultimate class builds here, Zephyr Strike. All right, almost there. Level 4 Gloomstalker. Really easy to level up in this game. Just whenever you want to.
Yeah. So much EXP.
All right. Now we get our ASI or feat.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're taking what I think we're taking?
Absolutely. What did you think we were taking?
Crossbow expert.
You're darn tootin'. We are taking that...
We're Elven accuracy.
Oh, yeah.
We already took that.
Yeah. No, we didn't take it. So now...
we didn't take it.
So we do have a few options here. Now, we're probably going to go ahead and take Elven accuracy because I think at lower levels you want to stack that
take
chance to hit, right? Yeah. And as a half elf, we get stat increases, right? Which is really good. I think this is the way to go because we get that dex to bring it up to 18.
It's got to be Elven.
And we have advantage on attacks, and you can reroll one of those dice. So essentially, when we're in the darkness, right, we have the advantage, 2d20s. And then if we don't like one of those d20s, we just roll a third one, and boom. Chances of critting are now percent goes up 5% every time. You do the calculations, and then it's high.
Yeah.
And then I think what Mind Flayer's thing was alluding at is definitely you want to choose later Sharpshooter. With so much accuracy, you want to take that -5 penalty to attack and then get the extra 10 damage. That's huge because you're going to be rolling 3d20s to hit. So even if you have -5, you're still going to be able to hit.
Yeah, you're going to hit.
So once you get your second feat, get into Sharpshooter. I don't know if we'll reach here, but we could reach it here. But for now, Elven accuracy.
The way to go.
Roll those d20s all the way home. We're going to take our improvement, of course, into dexterity. That's going to bring us up to 18 with that +4 mod for stealthing, for damage, for all the cool things that Tyrion Sparkle Cheese wants to eat or do.
Mm-hmm.
Leveling up. Last level Ranger 4 now. So doing tier
extra
1,
attack, finally.
Yes, extra attack. And our second level spells for Ranger. Lots of really cool options here, depending on, of course, you don't need dark vision. Depending on what you want to do. You can also go back and take another first level spell if you'd like.
This is true.
I think Summoning Beast, a distraction would be good to have. You have no other, well, I guess I could be wrong because concentration is used for...
Spike Growth is an excellent option as well.
Yeah, concentration as well. So if you're not using your bonus action for anything, you can. Now, Summon Beast is interesting because you can cast this before. It lasts 1 hour.
Yeah.
So you can have a little buddy, distract the enemies, and you can stay in the darkness.
Yeah.
Other options are Healing Spirit, if you want to help your buddies. Anytime they get in this little spot, they get healed. Fine. Traps, if you don't have a rogue, even though you kind of are a rogue. You have some ritual spells here with Beast Sense and Animal Messenger, which you can just do on a whim whenever you want.
Pass Without Trace.
Pass Without Trace.
But you're not really going to need that because you're going to be just about to take the rogue. So
Yeah. But you can choose somebody within the +10 to dexterity checks. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You already have such high stealth, and the ability to turn like completely invisible in darkness, I think, makes you.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're invisible to dark vision. Okay.
I would take Spike Growth.
Let's do Spike Growth. I think it's a great way to control the battlefield, and that's not something you have here because you're mostly focused on single target, and here you can just control the whole battlefield.
Yeah, I like it.
I love it. Great, and let's look at the sheet real quick because I think we have our second attack. And yep, here it is, extra attack, level 5 now. We take the attack action, 2 attacks. Dread Ambusher will be 3 attacks on the first turn.
Well, and the other thing that's nice about, there are quite a few concentration spells with the Ranger, but you're also, because it's going to be so hard to hit you because of the Gloomstalker blending into the Darkness Umbral Sight ability, you're not going to be making tons of con saves to maintain concentration on spells.
That's true.
Great.
That's true.
So
Our stat,
you can rely on them. They go a little bit farther.
Totally agreed. Stat distribution looks good. Skills look great. 7 acrobatics. I mean, you got this. So here we go. We're closing up here. Level up. We're going to go ahead and do the multi-class now.
Let's go.
Because we have our extra attack. We are ready to go and take multi-class. We're going to take rogue. We have the dexterity requirement. Way beyond that.
Certainly.
And we're going to take 3 levels of rogue because we're going to go into assassin. So rogue is going to have a slightly lower hit die. We're going to be taking those 5 plus con. We have a big con though, so that's good. And we're going to have at level 1 expertise, sneak attack, thieves' cant. We'll be getting cunning action, and finally choose our roguish archetype. So let's go through these. Expertise, choose 2 proficiencies. One of your skill proficiencies and thieves' tools. So we'll be taking stealth. And when we do that,
such a versatile character.
We'll be doubling that proficiency with stealth. So
it's amazing.
Big, huge bonuses. That D20, not gonna know what hit it. Level 1, we get sneak attack.
Beginning at first level, you know how to strike subtly and exploit a foe's distraction. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll, which you probably will because of your umbral sight.
And triple advantage with elven accuracy.
You're darn right. The attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon. Oh, that's going to be so tough. Oh, wait, we're using a crossbow. And you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, so get your paladins and your fighters, get them all stacked in there so you can just stack your own damage.
And this damage is going to increase as you gain levels in the class.
So for now, and you can take this as much as you want. We're getting to level 3, so your attacks once per turn. Well, on your turn, you get an extra 2d6. Sometimes you can use sneak attacks more than one combat round, with some shenanigans, but for the most part, extra 2d6 on top of the extra d8 and so forth. Thieves can't. You can speak that thieves' hidden
another language.
Oh yeah,
Sparkle Cheese is
a polyglot.
Yeah.
Level 2 will get cunning action, and this will give you take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat to dash, disengage, or hide. So you get that free action, a free bonus action to hide. So
which is amazing.
Get you in that darkness and get that advantage rolling.
Yeah.
So all right, that's it. Rogue is the way to go. Sneak attack activated. And choosing our expertise for stealth. And I don't know, what do you think? Maybe perception or even just thieves' tools? If you have no rogue, maybe thieves' tool, maybe you are the rogue.
Yeah, let's take thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools? All right, so the extra double proficiency for that. And okay, we get the skill proficiency for rogue. I think we'll go ahead and choose sleight of hand, depending on what you want to do.
That's
you
a
see
flavor thing.
I mean,
it's very useful. Sleight of hand is always useful.
You need to grab something from a pocket. Yeah. Or do you see him taking that performance aspect he likes? He's going to show off doing his athletic maneuvers. Or do you want to investigate because he's looking for those undead, the killers? He wants to find their trail.
Investigation.
Okay, investigation.
That feels right.
All right, and uses intelligence. Mr. Sparkle Cheese, the athletic investigator, fatal stalker. And okay, that's it for this level. One more level of rogue. And at level 2, we get that cunning action. So not really much to do here. Extra hit points. We're level 7 now. And then level up to level 3. And here the fun begins. The ultimate domination begins.
So deadly.
All right. Archetype. Cool options, but we're going with Assassin this time around.
Yeah.
And Assassin gives you proficiency in Disguise Kit and Poisoner's Kit. And you have Disguise spells, so you can sneak into whatever you want and kill whoever you want.
Yeah.
And then our favorite feature here, for combat purposes, Assassinate. You want to tell them what it does?
Yeah. Starting at 3rd level, you are the deadliest when you get the drop on your enemies. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. And you already have such a high initiative. Mm-hmm. So in addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a crit.
Okay, remember, and so even if you hit let's say you roll before an enemy, it just has to be one, could be more, it's probably multiple, right? Even if you hit them with your triple advantage from Elven accuracy, you're rolling 3d20s, even if one of those isn't a crit, right? It is a crit because you're going to assassinate them, essentially. And even if you hit them once, it doesn't take away their surprise. They're still surprised until they go after you. So all 3 of your attacks, from extra attack and the Gloomstalker attack, all at advantage. All critting, so if you're doing the Hunter's Mark, you're doubling all these dice from your heavy crossbow, from your
wild.
blah, 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 10 million damage to squared. So we are going...
The damage output of this class is absolutely out of this world.
That's right. And I think we've reached the end. Now, you have some other options. You can continue with Rogue, get a 4th level of Rogue. It'll give you... you can take Crossbow Expert or Sharpshooter.
I would go that 4th level of Rogue because you get your ASI.
That's right, ASI and Sharpshooter. You could also get 2 levels of Fighter if you wanted to get Action Surge to do another attack.
Oh my
4th level Rogue would be good. But I think this pretty much wraps it up now.
Yeah, pretty much.
You have the base template here for a absolutely deadly class. Thank you, Terry and Sparkle Cheese, for taking this journey with us. I hope you find your undead killers and
make sure to smite that like button.
kill them.
We'll see you next time.
All right, thanks. See you next time. Oh, actually, before you go, if you like this, let us know. If you want us to build a class or give us a character name, we'll do something fun and interesting with it. Thanks again.
See ya.